CEO wa Mata Hospital. Tuko na our area DCC, Mr. Ouma, na pia tunawakaribisha sana hapa South B. Tunasema taka lako jukumu lako. Si mnajua hivyo? Taka lako jukumu lako. Your garbage is your responsibility. Na sasa tunataka tukubushe watu ya kwamba sio garbage ya barabara peke yake. Pia kuna mito. Si kuna mto wetu hapa? Hii najua wengi wanafikirianga ni Nairobi River, lakini hii ni Ngong River. Hii ni Ngong River. Kwa hivyo leo kazi yetu tunataka kusafisha mto wa Ngong, kukumbusha watu kazi ambayo tumefanyiwa na Mata Hospital. Na kwa sababu Mata Hospital iko katika Nairobi South Ward, tunataka tujumuike pamoja, tusherehekee na wao. Alafu Friday pia tuungane na wao, wanafanya graduation. But for now, nataka nikaribishe Sister Maria aweze kutuongeresha. Yeye ndiye CEO wa Mata Hospital. Alafu DCC atufungie ndio tuweze kwenda kwa mto. Tumkaribishe kwa makofi.
Thank you mheshimiwa. Naona tuko set. Amujambo. Karibuni sana kwa Mata Hospital na kwa hii exercise ambayo tunataka kufanya ya kusafisha ward yetu. It is important to keep our environment clean because it reflects who we are, isn't it? Kila mtu anatakiwa akae mahali safi. Na leo tutajaribu kusafisha hii mto ya Ngong River na surrounding area, na tukisafisha na waamba ikae nini safi. Wajua hakuna haja tusafishe leo na kesho niamuke nikute mmetupa takataka. Si ndio tunafanya? Ni jukumu yetu kuhakikisha tukisafisha kila mahali panakaa safi. Ndio nikiona hapa barabara iko safi, najua nyumbani kwako kuko safi. Na a clean family is a wealthy family. Utajiri sio mali, utajiri ni vile wewe unajiweka. Tuko pamoja. Kwa hivyo karibuni sana, tunasherehekea 60 years. Mata Hospital, you are making noise.
Tafadhali tupatie simu.
Watu Mata Hospital, you are making noise. Tunasherehekea 60 years of service. Kwa hivyo tangu hiyo hospitali anzishwe tumekaa hapa 60 years. Na wengi wenye muga mmesaliwa, si ndio? Kwa hivyo mmekuta hii hospitali hapa na mnaona iko safi. Tunataka hata surrounding yenyewe iwe safi. Ndio mkipita hapa mnasikia mmepona hata kama hamjapata dawa. Si ndio? Si ndio? Yeah, because you breathe fresh air. Okay? Kwa hivyo nawashukuru sana kwa kujitolea. Tufanye hii kazi pamoja and let us enjoy the day. Asante sana. I invite Mr. Oma.
Asante sana. Asante sana Madam CEO, mheshimiwa wetu, staff na watu wote wa Mata Hospital, wananchi watukufu, hamjambo?
Hatujambo.
Hatujambo tena.
Hatujambo.
Watu wa Mata Hospital, mikono nione kama tuko pamoja. Asante. Basi leo ni siku ya kazi, na kwanza kabisa naomba nipongeze hospitali hii ya Mata kwa sababu nimeambiwa itasherehekea miaka 60 na inasherehekea, kwa hivyo kilele kitakuwa hivi karibuni. Hii hospitali nafikiri ni mzee kwa kiwango cha miaka 10 kuniliko. Sijakwambia uniulize niko na miaka ngapi. Lakini ninajua kwamba Mata Hospital is 10 years older than myself. Pili, binafsi yangu ningependa kupongeza timu ya Mata Hospital kwa sababu kuna wakati nilikuwa hoi. Hali yangu ya kiafya kidogo ilikuwa inatatanisha na niliweza kuingia hapa kama mchezo tu na nikafichwa mahali pengine kule juu sijawahi kwa majuma 2, na nilipotoka nikatoka nikiwa buheri wa afya. Huduma zenu zilikuwa huduma zenye heshima, huduma ambazo mpaka wa leo I recommend to every other person ya kwamba Mata Hospital has one of the best organized team ya kushughulikia wagonjwa. 3, cleanliness is next to God. Usafi wa mazingira na usafi wako ni kiungo muhimu sana katika maisha yako. Kwa hivyo wacha tungarishe hii kazi, because hata governor ambaye ameingia, he wants an orderly city, anataka iwe safi na iwe na opportunity. Kwa hivyo situshikane pamoja, tungarishe, na baada ya kungarisha tusingarisha alafu tutupe takataka na kijezi kule ndani. Tufanye kazi pamoja, iwe ni mwanzo mpya ambao tunaanzisha tukiwa pamoja na Mata, ili tungarishe na tuendelee kuwa wasafi. Ama namna gani? Na serikali ni ya mahasla. Iko swali? Bas, tuende namna hiyo.
Si mmefurahia? Tuko na mwakilishi wa United Nations Environmental Program, na mnajua kuna projects tunaleta hapa za kusafisha mtaa. Sawa sawa? Sasa nataka aseme dakika moja jina lake, na pia anawakilisha Stockholm Institute.
Sawa, habari za asubuhi. Kwa majina naitwa Philip Sano, mimi ni mtafiti. Tumekuwa tukishughulika na United Nations Environment Program, ambayo ndio ile idara ya Umoja wa Mataifa ambayo inashughulikia mazingira. Tumefanya kazi sana na mheshimiwa hapa, na tunaendelea na mradi ya kuboresha mazingira. Ningependa kusema jambo mbili. Ya kwanza ni kushukuru Mata, kuwapongeza kwa miaka 60. Kufika miaka 60 sio kitu rahisi, tumekubaliana. Kwa hivyo wazidi kuendelea na hiyo kazi ambayo wanafanya vizuri. Ya pili ni kwamba wiki iliyopita tulikuwa mji wa Dakar, Senegal, kwa mkutano ambao iliitishwa na UNEP, United Nations Environment Program. Ilileta waziri wa mazingira kutoka nchi 54 kutoka Afrika, na walijadiliana wakakubaliana mambo moja, kwamba mambo ya takataka Afrika lazima ishughulikiwe, sababu inaleta madhara kwa maisha ya watu, na hiyo madhara sio jambo mzuri. La pili ni kwamba tukishughulikia takataka inaweza kusaidia kuleta ajira kwa vijana, kwa sababu kwenye Afrika tuko katika population ya 2.1 billion, na out of that 2.1 billion 41% ni vijana, watoto ambao wako chini ya umri wa miaka 15. Kwa hivyo hawa vijana na watoto wapate ajira, sio? Kwa hivyo tulikubaliana katika huo mkutano kwamba mambo ya kuchoma takataka ovyo sio mzuri, sababu ukichoma takataka inachafua hewa. Hiyo hewa ukipumua inafanya nini? Unakuwa mgonjwa, alafu nakuja hospitali. Kwa hivyo na tukiwa na COVID inakuwa mbaya sana. Kwa hivyo mimi nimeshukuru sana, na tutaendelea kushirikiana na mheshimiwa na county government na national government, ili tuboreshe maisha na tuboreshe mazingira. Asante sana.
Asante. Tutaanzia pale kwa mto, tukimaliza mto tunaenda kusafisha shopping center. Si mnaelewa? Sasa shika jia tuende.
Ilikuwa just in case. Iko live inaendelea.
Wani uweza kihata todoro ule.
Hii kunje ikuwe moja. Utembeaje na hii ni tembea naye. Tumsifu Yesu Kristo, milele na milele, amina. Ndugu watazamaji, tuko katika sehemu hii ya Mata Hospital Siku ya leo ni siku ambayo ni ya kufanya usafi, na tunajiunga na wao siku hii ili kuendeleza kazi hii ambayo ni muhimu zaidi, kutengeneza nchi yetu kuwa safi na sehemu ambayo tunaishi kuwa safi. Madhumuni ya hospitali actually ni kutengeneza watu wenye nia njema, watu wasafi, watu ambao wanafanya mambo mazuri katika jamii. Leo hii tumejiunga na mheshimiwa MCA wa sehemu hii na wengine watu wengi kabisa ambao wako katika sehemu hii kuendeleza kazi hii. Jiunge na sisi katika sehemu hii. Kama unavyotazama mtazamaji, mto huu ni mto huu ni unaitwa Ngong River. Ngong River ambao umetokezea katika sehemu ya Ngong. Mto ambao kati ya jiji hili la Nairobi, na kama unavyotazama ni mto ambao ni mchafu kweli kweli. Lakini siku ya leo tunajiunga na Mata Hospital kufanya kazi hii. Labda ndugu kuongea kidogo juu, waambie watu tunafanya nini hapa leo. Ndugu mtazamaji, tunajiunga na mmoja hapa ili atuelezee nini hasa wanafanya hapa siku ya leo.
We have come to clean the river, a way of showing the community that a clean environment is also affecting your health, because you can only be as healthy as the environment. So we are here today just to clean part of this and to show the community the need and the purpose of a clean environment. Thank you very much, sir.
Karibu sana. Labda ujitambulishe, useme wewe ni nani, unafanya kazi katika Mata ama wewe ni nani?
Mimi naitwa Victor Mambo, I work in Mata Hospital. Asante.
Asante sana. Wewe ni mmoja wao mfanyikazi wa Mata hospitali hii ya Mata ambao wamejiunga pamoja na sisi kuendeleza kazi hii. Ndugu mtazamaji, endelea kutazama ukiangalia kazi ambayo inafanyika. Tumejiunga na waheshimiwa, tumejiunga na watu mbalimbali, madaktari na watu wengine wa kalpa mbalimbali ili kuendeleza kazi hii katika mtaa huu. Vile vile wewe ujitambulishe, mama wawili matatu.
Habari ya majina yangu naitwa Michael Oge ama kwa jina Geto. Na usafi hapa liko mingi sana, tusikilini ndio tukue safi kiasi. Kwa sababu hii yote ilikuwa na chafu sana, tunataka kuiondoa ndio mazingira yetu sawa.
Asante kwa kazi hii. Na vile vile sister yuko hapa. Sister, tafadhali labda one word for the people who are watching us live.
Thank you very much, Capuchin TV. We are here today cleaning the Ngong River in commemoration of 60 years of Mata Hospital. We are very excited, but we hope that when we clean this river, which is filthy, that people will stop polluting it. Thank you.
Congratulate you for that. Congratulate you so much. Okay. Sasa ni hoji watu. Nataka kuongea. Sasa kidogo. Wewe niende tanjo. Sawa.
Time to be here. And as you can see, the CEO of Mata Hospital is very much engaged with the cleaning processes, going also with the same as we celebrate 6 years anniversary of Mata Hospital being in existence here. To the health of a nation, the health of a person. We are trying to get an opportunity to interview the CEO of Mata Hospital so that she could give us a few thoughts here and there. So let me try and see if I could talk to the CEO of Mata, and then we would see. Sister, could you take a moment and talk with us for a bit with regard to... So thank you for the invitation to be here at... with regard to the sentiments that you had given during the start of the event, essentially what is the inspiration behind this cleaning exercise, and what is the purpose or the goal to be attained for this event?
Okay, as you have said, we are celebrating 60 years of Sisters of Mercy existence in the Mata Hospital, and since the hospital was opened in 1962, we decided as part of that we also be friendly to the environment. And be friendly to the environment, Ngong River is very near us, and it's always polluted with a lot of dirt. So we decided to clean the river and give an example to people around us and urge them if they can kindly keep it. This is what we breathe every day. This is what patients breathe every day. And also surrounding of South B, just to keep the concept of cleanness. So we hope that can continue twice a year. Yes.
Thank you so much for taking the time as we continue the cleaning exercise. We'll continue interviewing people around and seeing what they have to say, but we are totally grateful for the time that you've taken to talk to us. Yes. As you can see, those were the sentiments and the words from the CEO of Mata Hospital talking to us about the exercise of cleaning that is currently going on here at the Ngong River. And as you can see, there seems to be a significant amount of dirt that is actually being cleaned by the staff of Mata Hospital that have also been joined by the community residents who live around here in South B. And as my cameraman is showing you about how extensive the process seems to be going in, with equally, if it's possible for my camera person to show you, the actual people who are actually inside the Ngong River currently going on with the exercise. So that is going to take a minute. To at least for him to situate himself and be able to show you actually what is happening even inside the Ngong River of members of staff of Mata Hospital and also community residents who are actually partaking in the process of cleaning the Ngong River. That is also pioneered by the Mata Hospital in celebration of their 60 years in existence. I will also take a moment to interview one of the staff and also some of the community residents who are actually going to give us their 2 cents with the processes that is going on.
Itakuwa live.
It's live. All right. I'm also joined by a gentleman here who's actually participating and partaking in the process of cleaning here the Ngong River, and also kindly introduce yourself. So what's your name?
My name is Benedict Odur. I'm an advocate by profession, and my area of practice is environmental policy and climate action. So this cleanup is a very timely idea by Mater Hospital, as they commemorate their 60 years of existence. We all understand that Mater is located in a highly industrialized area here in South B. So with high industrialization comes a lot of disparities in terms of air quality, social and economic opportunities. So Mater actually leading this cleanup is a show of goodwill from their side on tackling cases of climate change through involvement of local communities. So it's not only just Mater. The cleanup is multi-sectoral. We have our political representatives, our area MCA is here, our local administration, our DCC, our ACC. So environment is a multi-sectoral affair, not just one affair. Everyone needs to be involved and contribute so that the right to a clean and healthy environment is realized under Article 42 of our Constitution. Yes.
With regard to the conversation, especially global conversations that have actually been going on, and also with regard to climate change and many others negative environmental impacts that we are currently experiencing due to the fact of plastic pollutions and that of the same, how would you categorize such an in line with COP27 that is to happen at Egypt in the coming days?
So COP27, we all aware COP27 is happening in Egypt in November. So this action by Mater is a show of goodwill from our medical practitioners, because even our medical practitioners in hospitals, there's a lot of waste that is generated, especially in terms of plastic, gloves like these, needles, and other non-biodegradable items. So we need to get into programs where we can get into engagements with institutions to help them repurpose their waste products, because waste products actually generate a lot of revenue. This is done mainly in line with the 4 R's on recycling, reusing, and reselling. So these are very commendable affair by Mater. And we are glad to be part of it. Yes.
Thank you for taking the time to be here with us at Capuchin TV, and also to lend in some of your 2 thoughts on the same. We totally appreciate. But I think now is a good time to let you continue on with the option of finishing the cleanup.
And I would also like to commend you guys, because the media also plays a very big role, especially in dissemination of educative content on how we can curb the ravaging effects of climate change. So the media also plays a very big role in terms of awareness and sensitization of local communities.
Thank you so much. It's live.
It's live.
Yes. Could you take? Could you take a moment for quick interview? All right, thank you for joining us. As we've said, we've been continuing with the coverage of the cleaning here at Ngong River that is spearheaded and championed by, of course, the Mater Hospital. So I am joined here by the County Commissioner. Sir, if you could kindly introduce yourself to the people.
I am Jacob Bouma, the Deputy County Commissioner Stare, representing the County Commissioner Nairobi, Madam Flora Morwa. And it is a great pleasure to be able to join this particular team today, to be able to flag off this cleanup as part of the CSR by Mater Hospital, insofar as cleaning the environment is concerned, as a precursor to ensuring good health of the people. I think one of the biggest problems in the city of Nairobi and in Starehe in particular is the issue of garbage and the pollution of water sources and water channels, and faulty disposal of both solid and liquid waste. And I think this is a step in the right direction. In as much as they are commemorating 60 years, it would be prudent that other like-minded organizations, members of the public, government organizations, and other non-governmental organizations come on board so that we move in to clean this particular river, among others, and also to clear the solid waste from within our estates. I am aware that the governor currently is pro a clean environment and has been working tirelessly to ensure that that amounts of garbage have been removed. This should also be extended to waterways and other places. I think it's a right step. It's a right step. Yes.
Are there any other, for example, policies and actions that are already on the books to ensure exercises like this do spread from here into maybe other parts of Nairobi?
I think currently there is very clear legislation on matters disposal of waste, and all these things have been happening because of a lack of proper enforcement. And currently the whole pressure is on the enforcement component to ensure that people do the right thing. As the authorities clear the amounts of garbage that have been there, it will make no sense if people end up again dumping unnecessarily and creating similar amounts. It is important that as we do this, the enforcement team, the public health component, and the environment teams within the Nairobi county government, and enforced by the Nairobi enforcement team and agencies of the national government, ensure that the policies on waste disposal are adhered to from the household level all the way to the macro level, that's the industrial, etc., etc. I think this is the way forward, and that is what is being done at the moment. Yes.
Totally. Thank you for taking the time to be with us here at Capuchin TV. Maybe perhaps if you'd have a parting shot of the same, also in collaboration with Mater Hospital celebrating the 60 years of being here in the county. Maybe a final word that you would like to say to the team.
I want to say big up to Mater Hospital because I personally have been a beneficiary of the Mater Hospital. I was ill sometimes and I was admitted for quite some time, and I think they served me very well. So let them continue with that sterling service to the people, to humanity. That service which has a touch of God, that service which does not discriminate. I think they are one of the best hospitals insofar as I'm concerned. I was very sick, today I'm well and energetic. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us.
Thank you.
All right.
Ukiinama namna hii, ukiweka nini chang'aa huko Ruiru. Nataka amo. Amo.
Kwa hivyo sasa, in the next 5 minutes, tunaenda sasa shopping center mahali impact itakuwa kubwa. This was more symbolic for the UN and other that this river requires restoration. Unajua hata hii, hata watoto wametupwa hapa.
Unajua iko mambo mingi hapa.
Hiyo sana nini hicho. Lakini now from here onward, we have sent a message that this is a collective responsibility. Kama 5 minutes hivi.
Mwesh, come for an interview.
By the way.
Atatolewa watu
watu wanaanguka
kwa mtu hata za kubebwa anaweza. Huyu ni mtu ya wenyewe. Mmoja atambeba. Mtu amechaguliwa na kura karibu 1000. Mwesh kuja hapa. Hi. Oh, hi. Ngoja kidogo mfanye. Masha sawa. Yeah. Ngoja kidogo. Ni allowed to watch.
All right. As we continue with the ongoing coverage of the Mater Hospital cleaning exercise that is happening in commemoration of the 60 years of actually being present here, I am joined by a very prominent person here in this ward, and I would like to take a moment and actually interview him and hear some of the thoughts on the ongoing exercise. Mr. Mheshimiwa, can I get you for a second? Hello. This is Capuchin TV, currently doing the online coverage of this exercise going on. Could you kindly introduce yourself to the people?
Okay, my name is Ramos Mwago, the MP for Starehe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us here today on Capuchin TV.
It's my honor to participate in this society clean-up exercise for the Mater Hospital as a commemorating their 60th anniversary. So I'm proud to be part of this activity. We're enjoying the whole community in this clean-up exercise. I'm so honored and I'm privileged to be part of this.
In your opinion, such activities happening and such amounts of trash being seen, for example, on this river and around the borders, what are some of the things possibly that you could legislate or possibly put in place to ensure that this is curtailed and going forward you do not get a lot of rubbish being seen, for example, on this river?
Okay. First and foremost, before we make legislations, because we can make state legislations which are not applicable on the ground, we need to exercise our populace about the effects of pollution on the total health care, on matters, generally matters health and matters conducive environment. So we take the honors to try and sensitize our people the effects of this dumping system, which also emanates from poor leadership. Because if we have a quality collective responsibility by the county and the leadership of the day, all this trash should have been maintained and collected in due time. It would not have found its way into the rivers. Understand? We have to liberalize the garbage collection system. In a simple term says, creating employment for our youth. Ukipatia vijana hii kazi ya kuokota takataka na unawalipa. You will never find such things here, sindio? But the moment you employ people who don't even respect their responsibilities, how do you expect Kanjo to come and find their way to collect garbage over here? Tunataka kuwa realistic, tuseme vijana wetu wapewe kazi ya kuokota takataka. Hakuna job, vijana wana kazi, na kuna kazi mingi sana hata kuokota takataka. This garbage yote, if you give this responsibility kwa hao vijana, walinde hizi mto, hautakuwa na shida. We have to be realistic. We cannot be creating laws and be creating imaginary solutions which are not in tandem with the ground. If we really need to address these issues, we need to bring the issues on the ground. Na ndio maana leo umeona tumekuja kuparticipate na watu wa mtaa. Ndio tunafanya hii kazi. Kwa sababu ndo wana understand venye tunaweza maliza hii tunaweza kuwa na solution once and for all. So kama governor wetu ako na goodwill, akuje akae chini tumuoneshe venye hizi kazi zinafaa kufanywa. Kuchora kwa ofisi haitatusaidia. Kuja kwa nao wananchi wapatie kazi. Uko walipoonekana kutakuwa na shida hii mto. So simple solution.
Sorry. And on to international matters, right? The COP27 will be happening in Egypt, right? And we have seen some of the partners who have been here is the United Nations Environmental Program, Matter Hospital, the county government, and also you've also been here. So what would be some of the few issues that you'd like to be seen or to be reflected with regard to discussions going on with climate change and with regard to also the pollution of our water systems like this one?
The discussion, and I'll have to reiterate and say it again. We have so many forums and so many conferences being organized to address the issue of climate change, pollution and stuff. But if you don't localize these problems and make the populace understand, because they are the major contributors of pollution, if you don't make them understand they are playing any role, if you have those high-end conferences, you're not getting in touch with the ground, you not solve issues with climate change. Actually, in this constituency, in this area, there's so much pollution from all these industries around here. And all you're saying is, the pollution here affects the local populace. For the CSR, they should offer employment opportunities for the people living here because they suffer most from the pollution. So we need to have one-on-one solutions and real solutions that touch on the ground. Kizungu mingi, conference mingi itatusaidia. Hao wananchi ndio wako na solution hizi shida tunasema, si ndio? Sawa, asante.
Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us here at Capuchin TV, and also for joining the exercise of cleaning here, also in celebration of Matter Hospital's 60th anniversary. Thank you sana Mheshimiwa for joining us.
Asante. I'm honored. Good job. We're doing places.
Mwambie mapema ndio best, Waigera ndio best, Amo ndio best. Na starehe isonge.
Okay.
Picha unazoziona wakati huu ni sisi tukimfuata mbunge wa hapa tukielekea kwenye shopping center ambapo kutakuwa na kazi ya kuweza kufagia na kuweza kufanya shopping center iwe safi, na tunapomfuata wakati huo tunafuata pia wenyeji wenye huku, pia wafanyikazi wa Mata Hospital ambao wameanza shughuli hii. Ni vyema kukumbuka kwamba vile tulivyokuwa tukisema Mata Hospital yasherehekea miaka 60 ya kuweza kuwa akifanya kazi hapa katika mtaa huu. Pia ambaye ako nasi ni MCA wa hapa ambaye tuamtafuta ili tuweze kuongea na yeye, tuweze kuelewa mambo ama tuweze kupata kutokea kwake reasons why wameungana na Mater Hospital kuweza kufanya kazi iliyo hii, lakini as you see we are still in the process of following up with the residents of Starehe and South Bay, the residents of South Bay, as we continue to conduct the process of cleaning as we celebrate 60 years of Mater Hospital. Also, as you can see on your screen, is the Deputy County going on here. The cleanliness efforts going on, sponsored by Mater Hospital, among other international organizations who have teamed up in order to continue with this exercise. Remember, as I said before, all of us are heading to the shopping center where we're going to meet up and conduct the same cleaning exercise that has been happening. As you could have seen, the scenes that we experienced while we were at the Ngong River during the cleaning. Also remember a few notable people who've managed to join us, including the Member of Parliament for this area, the Member of County Assembly, and as I had already mentioned, the Deputy County Commissioner, who is also present here with us. Stay tuned with Capuchin TV as we continue to bring you the pictures live here of this exercise going on. And also remember, among the few things we're celebrating is the fact that Mater Hospital is celebrating 60 years of operation here in the country.
Tumepotea sana.
Tuko. Bwana,
siasa ilikuja.
Hiyo sasa hivi.
Kaiweka nyumba. Sasa ni kazi.
Sema. Kabla sijafungua sitaki kusikia. Sasa usiongee. MP ndio yule.
Ni hapa tu hata nikutuka.
Tumefika hiyo shopping center. Ni hapa ndio unaanza Kenya. Hiyo hapa.
Wako wapi hiyo mbele?
No, tunatafuta.
Hata mimi
Alright, tuko Vumira in South B, and we are joined by the Member of Parliament, Amos Maina Mwago, who's actually joined the efforts right here, the cleaning efforts that we have been covering since we started. And as you can see, Mr. Mheshimiwa has decided to take his time as we head on to the assigned venue to say hi at least to the constituents who are actually present here and working with him as he says thank you. And also it is best to notice that Mr. Mheshimiwa has been part of the cleaning exercises that have been going on, that we have been covering, and sometimes even you can see the love that Mr. Mheshimiwa has been getting from, of course, his populace. Remember, it is good to echo some of the sentiments that Mr. Mheshimiwa had actually said, that is Mr. Member of Parliament Amos Maina Mwago has said that it is important that as we continue to discuss the subjects of cleanliness, the subject of having clean environments, clean rivers, no dumping of rubbish anywhere, that it is important for us to break down some of these sentiments from being just an international talk, for example, of climate change, and equally global warming and all that, but also to bring it down to sentiments that the local mwananchi can understand, and by educating the local mwananchi, we'll then be able to reduce the chances or the occurrences of rubbish being thrown or disposed of haphazardly. We are live on location here in South B as we follow the proceedings of cleanliness, an initiative that has been started in commemoration of the 60 years anniversary of Mata Hospital, and we've been able to hear from the member of County Assembly, a representative from the United Nations Environmental Program. I've also been able to hear from a environment activists who actually talk to us about the importance of the work that we are currently doing. And as we continue to follow some of these exercises, we shall also take an opportunity and a moment to interview local businessmen and equally residents of this area about the importance of some of the work that they are doing. Keep it here at Capuchin TV as we continue to bring you live pictures of these exercises that is currently ongoing.
notice kila mtu anafuata huyo nini. Mimi program inafaa iendelee, but naona watu hawaendelee.
Na nyuma yetu. Nyuma yetu kwenye tumetoka.
Lakini tukisema Moses Kuria peo hiyo itirio.
Hii kitu. Ngoja nitoe mguu.
up exercise. Thank you for joining us here at Capuchin TV, and perhaps if you could tell us, I would like experience so far, since this seems to be outside your comfort zone. That's what are your thoughts on cleanup?
It's something I actually enjoy doing, but then one that we actually have to do, not government. So there's a lot that we have to do. So we will do what we can, but then this is an eye-opener. Okay. Yeah.
Department do you work under?
I work in pediatrics. Yes.
What are some of the few lessons, perhaps we would say that, but with regard to the nature of work that you're currently doing?
Yeah. Well, what I've realized, the problem of dirt and trash is not just an environmental problem. It's actually an economic problem. So it actually requires multidisciplinary approach.
Doctor could join us and maybe give us
Dunga.
perhaps so you could say the two centers to talk to somebody in power, to somebody articulate
that what you have done today is hoping that the leaders of this community will be able to pick up what we have, so that they can continue maintaining the pace we have set.
All right. In line with maintaining the pace that we've, would you say that there's enough public participation or public of living trash like this, and what are the consequences that?
Starting points should be involved of making them know what their role is in terms of waste disposal. They maintain a clean environment. Also, we have to take care of the community in terms of, if you see someone now, involvement of the leaders to enforce the laws that we have.
Later note, how have you your effort?
Well, we have done what we could. The magnitude of the problem was really big. So where we have stopped.
All right, they should pick up from what you've done. Time to continue, perhaps even on with the engagement of some of this exercise.
To get involved in terms of either the different levels. Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, and also for giving us as you've heard from the two doctors, with it is actually more so a patriotic duty as they continue to communities that they live amongst are actually clean. And equally, if my countryman would like, there are so many members of this community who get to live in a results into good health prosperity. Remember, we are live here at South B Center as we exercise that has been organized by the Mater Hospital. Now ongoing coverage of the cleanup exercise. We've now finished some bit of the cleaning that was happening at the South B Center, and we are following the team that has actually gone ahead to continue with the next part or the next station that requires some heavy bit of cleaning. We'll continue Capuchin TV as we try and get to have some, at least a sit down with a member of County Assembly who is very actively participating in this cleanup exercise. Remember, we are coming to you live from the South Bay Center and in celebration of Mater Hospital 60-year anniversary. As we continue, thank you for joining us.
Umenifua. Kitu nyeusi.
Kwenye tunaenda ni mbali bado.
Sijazunguka na fikiri.
Poa. Hata huko unamwona dada. Watu wao jaribu kuelewa tatizo naona kama huyu alikuwa kuna mwana mmoja anafanya kikosi wapi
Still here live at South Bay Shopping Center. We've come to yet another station where we are slated, or at least the team led by the Mater Hospital CEO, as you could see. Apologies for that. Unfortunately, sometimes we do get some interruptions as we continue to do our live broadcasting. But anyway, as you could see from the far end, a cleaning exercise that is led by the Mater Hospital Chair, CEO, and equally the member of County Assembly at the far end, and the team that has joined her here on location, continuing the South Bay Shopping Center as they continue on with the cleaning exercise. Of course, some exercises like this may disrupt the ongoing or at least the fluent flow of traffic, but that doesn't stop the team here that is present from undertaking their job or undertaking what they have come to do here at the shopping center as seriously as possible. As you can see, we are having ladies who volunteered, and also Mater Hospital staff together with members of the community very actively engaged in the cleaning process right here. We will try and get a few of them to at least get some of their sentiments, or at least some of what they think this cleaning exercise may signify to them, or what are their sentiments of. Remember, we are live here at Capuchin Television TV here, and we are live on location at the South Bay Shopping Center. So, Thank you for joining us in our ongoing coverage of the cleaning exercise that is actually going on, being spearheaded by the member of the County Assembly and also the CEO of Mater Hospital. Maybe perhaps, you could at least give us what was the reasoning behind getting into this exercise, and what will be the ultimate goal? Is it going to be an ongoing thing, or just a once type of thing that will be happening?
Thank you so much. You remember during our first time, one of our major achievements was actually environment, and we really did a lot to clean up our environment, especially in Nairobi South. But so far, we are actually today commemorating this day, celebrating 60 years of Mater Hospital service. And therefore, we really want to thank the administrators of Mater Hospital. Our CEO is here with us, our sister, and we really want to thank her. We are joining hands with them. We are partnering with them together with the United Nations Environmental Program and Stockholm Institute to make sure that we not only sweep, but we also sensitize the community the need for a clean environment. If you look at this road all the way down there, you realize we have that small scale businesses. And if we don't sensitize them about clean environment, then we'll find ourselves going back to the issues of garbage management. The second thing is that we have also partnered with the county government of Nairobi. You've seen so many trucks, the tippers, the garbage machines, so that the citizens also understand it's not only about cleanup, it's also about garbage management. And what are we proposing? We are proposing that we separate garbage at source. What do we mean by separating garbage at source? That we have organic matter separately, then we can have the plastics, the papers separately, and we have to start civic education from the grassroots. And this is what the president also called bottom up. Bottom up is starting from where we are. So we want the members of the community to understand that bottom up is not only about economics. It's also about where we live, garbage management, family being the fundamental unit of the society. And that is why I want to invite the CEO of Mater Hospital to also say something about the day. Please welcome.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Cheke. It's really a delightful day that we have joined our community to clean our environment. As you can see now, today we are very clean. We want to keep our surrounding very clean because clean environment contribute to quick recovery of patients. And as Apple said, cleanliness is next to godliness. So our aim is to maintain cleanliness, and as we have heard, we want to start from bottom up so that ordinary mwananchi appreciate the concept of cleanliness. And we also want them, tomorrow we don't want to come back and find garbage. I heard Mheshimiwa Cheke going around telling people, make sure that you keep your area clean. And if they do that, I do mine, then we are going to have a clean society and a healthy society. Thank you.
Maybe is the plan?
We have also partnered with the administration. You can see the area ACC here. The area DCC was here in the morning, and the county commissioner also sent the greetings, and therefore he can also say something on behalf of the administration.
Basically, this is in commemoration of 60 years of Mater Hospital, and that's why we have partnered both by Mheshimiwa hapa from the county government and ourselves from the national government to ensure we keep our environment clean. Remember, clean environment is healthy. And what we realize also within our area of Nairobi South, we have a lot of challenges, especially on waste management, solid waste. And that's why we're working hand in hand with Mheshimiwa to ensure, at least apart from sensitizing the people, we are also able to tell the people that it is good to keep our environment clean. So it is an exercise we are doing up to noon, and we are hoping that this message will sink to everybody and every person generates waste. So we must ensure how we dispose that waste is for sustainability, not the way you are seeing. Our water catchment areas have been polluted by solid waste. So we are hoping by this message, through the Mater commemoration of 60 years, we are also giving a sustainable outlook of the whole exercise so that the people at individual levels know that whatever they generate as waste is disposed properly. That's my main message.
Maybe perhaps I could ask, in line with the same, is it possible to have such events like this happen by annual, just in case perhaps just to ensure that the same sensitization and the same public messaging is repeated across board?
Actually, if you've been following us both on social media and on the main media, we have been doing this monthly in partnership with the administration, Mater Hospital. You will see our teams, and you can see they have uniforms. That means it's something that we have been doing. But more so, you know, today we did something very specific, cleaning Ngong River. And not only cleaning, but reminding the community the importance of having even our riparian protected. If you go round and down the river, you realize that there are some people who have even built at the middle of the river. We are asking Tana and Athi, what are they doing about it? What is NEMA doing about it? We are asking NEMA to wake up. Please show direction. Show us what to do with that riparian, because they are sleeping on their job. Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time and talking to us here at Capuchin TV, and we are happy to be part of. We're actually live, so we're happy to show our people who are watching the work that's going on.
Even in our next event.
All right, thank you.
Have you achieved? Yeah, we did. You have achieved. Yeah? You achieved. You achieved.
All right, we're live on location here on South Bay Shopping Center as we continue to follow the ongoing cleaning exercise that is actually happening, spearheaded by the Mater Hospital 60th anniversary, and also with the gracing of the presence of the Member of County Assembly, the Stockholm Institute, and equally the United Nations Environmental Program, who are also notable institutions and names that have been quoted as sponsoring these organizations. But before we proceed, I am joined by a gentleman here who is also a vendor here at the South Bay Shopping Center. Now, what we would like to do is hear some of his thoughts with regard to the ongoing cleaning. So, kwa majina unaitwa?
Mia, to me, it's Peter Mbibi. I want first thing, usafi, environment yetu ikuwe iko safi. In the name of Jesus. Tuko hapa kwa usafi ile our presidential ametupatia. Kwa hivyo usafi ndio inaitikana zaidi hapo.
Tunaweza sema that kwa sababu sasa wame clean ama wamesafisha hapa, utaendelea na hiyo culture ya kuanza wakati kuna uchafu kidogo unapanguza ukiendelea kuuza bidhaa zako hapa.
Tunaendelea na hiyo usafi na naomba juu environment ikiwa iko safi, hata kama kuna njaa, environment iko clean.
Environment iko clean. Alright, asante kwa kuchukua time na kutuongelesha hapa Capuchin TV. And as you've heard from the gentleman bit here, is that as long as the environment is clean, everything else will be absolutely possible. We are currently continuing on with the ongoing coverage of the cleaning exercise that is happening here at the South Bay Shopping Center, that is spearheaded by very notable names like the Member of County Assembly, the Member of Parliament who was here, equally the United Nations Environmental Program, and also the Stockholm Institute, who are also notable names that have been quoted in the ongoing exercises. You can see in the pictures before you, ladies who have volunteered and joined the ongoing cleaning exercise, who are also part of the Mater Hospital staff, and equally the members of the populace who are also present here as they continue on with the cleaning exercises.
To achieve what you promised, you are a liar. Yeah, so nikikuona hivyo, wonderful. Kura yangu bado uko nayo. Angalia. Nilikupigia. Deliver. No problem. I'm going to appreciate that. What you have done. After that long way to get.
Alright, in now ongoing coverage of the cleaning that is happening here at South Bay Shopping Center, that is being led by the MCA, the Mater Hospital, among other signatories. I'm joined by, you said your name was?
Francis Musyoki.
Francis Musyoki, who's one of the participants that have been taking part in this cleanup exercise. So Francis, just a few questions. What was the motivation behind you choosing to be here today and to participate in this cleaning exercise?
Is to work for the community and to make friendship with the society and to create some more jobs to the young youths.
in creating more jobs to the young people? Do you think, like, for example, participating in this can be an ongoing thing so that young people can actively be participating in this process?
Yes, because it can create more jobs to the society and
Unaweza pia sawa.
Inapunguza wizi kwa hizi mageto, juu watu watakuwa busy wengi na watu watapata kazi na shughuli zitakuwa mingi.
Sasa nikwambie, like, ukifanya hivi unaongelesha au vendors na watu wenye wako hapa kuambia, unaona tumetoa takataka, tafadhali msiko mnaongeza zingine, mko mna pia nyinyi mnaziokota mnaziweka place kwa.
Tunawaambia hivyo, tukiendelea kutoa ndio kazi kuwe rahisi, ndio tuweze kungarisha mtaa hadi tupunguze magonjwa. Na unaweza ambia nini msee mwenye na watch, especially when you are around hii sector ya South B, in terms of like to make sure that ni yao iko safi? Naweza ambia wa maintain usafi wenye tunafanya. Tunaweza dispose ya makaratasi, inakuwa simple kupunguza hiyo uchafu na dispose hapo ndani, ndio tupunguze kazi mingi.
Una feel aje leo? Kwa sababu like unajua umeanza kule juu, you've come all the way, how you feel?
Na feel niko poa, hadi nimebambika, juu nimepata hadi na watu wengi na nimefanya usafi mtaa, nimefurahi tu.
Now that hii exercise pia ina celebrate anniversary ya Mater Hospital 60th anniversary, nikuulize, kwanza, are you aware that ni 60th anniversary, na 2, mwahi tembelea Mater Hospital, na 3, what was the experience?
Hapo naendanga siku kaya leo, ni siku kubwa, ni siku ya kuwapea moral na kuonyesha bado tuko pamoja na tushikane.
Alright, nashukuru for taking the time. Asante sana Francis. As you've heard from Francis, one of the members who are actually doing or undertaking this exercise, as Francis has already said, that him, as he does and collects trash, as you can see from what they have just come from doing down here, he takes the opportunities to talk to the local vendors and to the people who are surrounding a place like this and having a conversation with them, especially with the fact that they need to keep their environment clean. This goes hand in hand with some of the sentiments that we've just had, including what the member of county assembly had actually said, is that it is important and paramount to keep this environment clean. Also, in addition to what the CEO of Mater Hospital has said, a clean environment contributes to the health and well-being of a society. And as you can see, indeed, the goals and the objectives that had been set aside and had been set up by the organizers of this event are actually being met by ensuring that it is not just about cleaning up the environment. As you can see, it is actually a sensitization effort and movement, and it is very deliberate to ensure that those who are in this community, for example the vendors, as you'll have seen, the people who are having shops around the shopping center, are aware that they need and they ought to keep the environment clean. Equally, as we proceed, you can see that there are young members, or let's say young people who've actually donated their time, and they're actually wheeling off what has been collected from one area to another and is being taken to the most appropriate place to be stored. It is not also foreign to us, because we need also to remember another sentiment that was said by the member of county assembly, that this is equally in partnership with the county assembly of Nairobi, with the county government of Nairobi, where they have brought in the vehicles that do ferry garbage from one place to another, and they are actually participating in the effort of ensuring that they do take the dirt that has been seen. We are going to cross the road over to the other side, where there seems to be something going on with a member of county assembly, that you could hear what she's about to say to her people. Thank you.
Wakuje hapa ndio tu summarize. Niwanda tu wote sana. Ngoja kwanza. Weka vizuri.
Weka hivi toa.
Na pia usidunge karatasi. Wakuje. No problem. Maish, ita timu zote zije hapa.
Haya, tumewaambia wakuje.
Asante. Isifika hapa. Wapi chief?
Chief hata
ni sawa.
Analeta na hiyo squad yote.
Asante.
Labda tuko shopping center hapa. Haina shida, unajua bado clean up hii kubwa hizi kuka na hii. Sawa, wanafika. Naona ndio unakaa sio. Tumechoka. Ndio tunataka kuanza. Hapo pale.
Karibu sana. Ofisa pitia hapo. Patie njia. Kuja Mario, karibu. Karibu sana hata kama tuko na karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Wabuga karibia. Pole, niko na uchafu nyingi sana. Karibuni sana. Environmental
errand experts.
Very good. Errand experts. Okay, that's nice. Wow. Well done. Karibuni sana. Kuja hapa. Haina shida. Kwa sawa ni watu wa KTN wametaka tuwapatie dakika moja, wako hapa wanaingia. Kwa sawa? Okay. Anaitwa nani? Okay. Sasa nataka tuwe na order. Abia mwenzako anyamaze. Asanteni sana. Mmeona leo tuko na wageni? So tunataka tupatiane dakika kidogo tu, si ndio? Tuabiane way forward. Na nianze kwa kuwashukuru nyinyi nyote. Mumejitolea, na kabla tuendelee nataka niwajulishe ni akina nani tuko nao hapa, si ndio? Si mnapenda wageni? Ama mpendi wageni? Si asubuhi mliona tuko na wageni wengi? Nitaanza kutoka chini. Tuko na mwakilishi wa medical director wa Mata Hospital. Ataongea jambo moja kwa sababu siwezi ruhusu CEO aongee before si ndio? Sema jambo moja.
Akina mama oye. South B oye. Langu ni kuwashukuru kwa kuja, na kama daktari ningeeleza kwamba ni masuala matatu ambayo husababisha magonjwa: wakati na mahali na ni wapi. Kwa hivyo kwa leo tumeshughulikia mahali, tumesafisha manyumba. Mnanisikia?
Sawa, endelea.
Kwa leo tumesafisha mazingira, kwa hivyo tumezidi kuimarisha afya yetu. Iwe tabia yetu tuendelee kusafisha mazingira ili tuzuie magonjwa. Na iwapo kutakuwa na jamii ambayo itahitaji msaada katika matibabu, Mata Hospital iko na tuko tayari. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki.
Amen. Asanti sana. Mumeona hii kazi tumefanya na national government, county government, private sector, UNEP, Stockholm Institute. Kwa hivyo wakati huu nataka kupatia our area ACC pia asema.
Ama jina yangu ni Mario Kayongi Kainga. Mimi nimefanya katika hii idara ya takataka kwa miaka 14, ama ile tunaita environmental degradation and climate change impacts. Sasa mimi nashukuru mheshimiwa ameleta hii mambo ya climate change action plan. Ameleta pia mambo ya air quality management law, na I believe I want mimi nikiwa kama acting tu aongee na gavana wetu, na gavana naye wakiwa na gavana waende kwa president, vijana warudishiwe kazi kwa sana sana, wafagie, wafanye mazingira safi na clean rivers. Unakumbuka during swearing of the governor, president alicommit that rivers zitakuwa clean. Na wale watasafisha ni nani? Si mnajua usafi wa hizo rivers itabindi hata tuanze kuchota hiyo maji si ndio? Nani angetaka kunywa maji ya Nairobi rivers sahi? Lakini ikiwa safi si utakunywa? Si wanataka watoto wako wakae vizuri wakikunywa maji safi inatoka Nairobi? Kwa hivyo tunashukuru mheshimiwa. I know that's a small assignment for you and you can deliver on it. Thank you so much.
Asante sana. Nasikia Mario amekuwa mwanasiasa Ako sawa. Tunakushukuru sana, na amekuja na warembo wawili hapa, inueni mkono tu. My friends wako hapo. Tunawashukuru sana. Kabla niite kinara wa Mata Hospital, nataka tusikizane mambo matatu. Jambo la kwanza, leo asubuhi kabla tukuje hii clean up, tumekuwa na kikao na gavana wa Nairobi, na tukipitia hapo mheshimiwa Moses Kuria alipitia hapo na mheshimiwa Alice Wahome, na tunawatakia kila laheri wakienda vetting. Unajua maji ni kitu ya maana sana, especially kwa wale watu wanaishi kwa informal settlement. Ni kweli? Mario ako hapa, ni director wa water and sanitation katika county government. Islam yote kutoka Mata Hospital mpaka Mombasa Road, tunataka tuendelee kupeana maji ya bure kwa sababu tunapeana maji.
I commit that will continue from tomorrow.
Yes.
Mtaletewa maji na gari zitakuja kesho, na sipokuja mimi mtauliza, mimi msiulize mheshimiwa. Simu yangu ni 07
okay.
389 861.
Nitawatumia kwa page. Okay. Lakini ile ya maana nataka tuendelee kuweka water kiosks kwa slums zile za bure. Ndio maji iendelee kuingia kwa manyumba. Sawa sawa? Kwa hivyo next week tunaanza na shimo la Tewa. Hapo ndio hakuna maji kabisa. Tutaweka water kiosk, alafu tuingie hapo Kisii Village, fuata Nyayo, alafu tufike Masai.
Kwa hivyo nawashukuru sana na nawapenda, na sisi watu wa Mata wapenda. Fit kama mimi. Asante.
Asanteni sana. Tunataka turelease timu ya Mata Hospital. Tumeshukuru sana. Administration pia tumeshukuru. Pia nyinyi tutawarelease. Sisi tunafanya bottom up, kwa hivyo mtatuacha tu hapa. Ya, na tumeshukuru sana 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 sana. Kwa hivyo timu ya Mata, thank you so much. Asante na tumeshukuru sana. Ambia watu. Sisi ni watu wa bottom up. Sisi ni bottom up. Shika hii bottom up.
Serikali ya bottom up.
Yeah, we should send you the link. Send the link.
Sasa iko hivi. Amesema ndio hivyo. Ndio hivyo vile amesema. Vile amesema ndio hivyo. Si ati nini? Naja kunyonya kitu. Mheshimiwa ukuje. Vile amesema ndio hivyo. Friday tukata kuleta hii baada Brazil. Za usipi. Kama ni kunya hivi. Hiyo ni umemlika tuko zetu hapa vizuri.
Tunaenda kwa director, kutafuta director mmoja.
Naongea kitu moja. Haya. Mtaji kusikia kitu moja.
So, nimeambiwa nifanye outro then. Let me just close. We're still live on location here at the South Bay Shopping Centre, where we've just heard closing remarks from the Member of County Assembly and also the CEO of Mater Hospital in celebration of their 6th year anniversary. On top of that, we'll be able to hear some of the people who've been able to sponsor this cleaning exercise, including the Stockholm Institute, the United Nations Environmental Program. Equally, we've also seen the featuring of the Member of Parliament for this area. But before we close, I just wanted to get some few sentiments for the people who live here with regards to the exercise that has happened here today. Maybe perhaps you could tell me just a general overview of the exercise that you've just had.
Niseme kwa siku ya leo tumekuwa na muda mzuri sana. Tumekuwa na groups kadhaa, tumekuwa na Mater Hospital, tumekuwa na watu wa kujitolea kama Red Cross. Tumesafisha mto wa Mata, tumekuja kwa majia tukiosha hiyo jia ya Mata, tumekuja mpaka shopping center, tumekuwa tukisafisha na tumekuwa na wakati mzuri sana.
So there you've heard that apparently with the groups that have taken opportunity, or they have taken the time to be here today and participate in this cleaning exercise, and equally being able to sensitize the members of the community who are actually here. So we like to give thanks to the Mater Hospital for giving us the opportunity to be here, and equally for every single individual who has taken part in this exercise. For Capuchin TV, my name is Joseph Njau.
Hey, I'm not leaving.